CUDOS provides a decentralized cloud computing network and recently joined the ASI Alliance as a fourth member. But what is CUDOS exactly, and how do the merger details look like? Let's get into it and take a deeper look. Matt Hawkins, the CEO of CUDOS, used to work for cloud and data centers in his early career. Doing that, he realized how inefficient and bad for the environment they were, and decided to do something different. Here's a brief excerpt from a recent interview he gave. "We worked with over 100 data centers around the world, many of them powered by coal or gas. The waste was staggering and the environmental impact was significant. That's when I knew I had to do something different." As CUDOS states on their website, 1 trillion is spent on computing hardware each year, much of which is unsustainable, underutilized, uneconomical, and undistributed. With its decentralized cloud computing infrastructure, CUDOS' mission is to change that. And as a fourth member of the ASI Alliance, they are the perfect place to do so. It was immediately announced that CUDOS will work very close with NuNet, and both complement each other perfectly, as also this article states. Computational tasks are executed in the most efficient manner possible. Tasks that require immediate local processing can be handled by NuNet's edge devices, while more demanding workloads can be sent to CUDOS's data centers. So this approach to decentralized cloud computing is extremely flexible, efficient, and cost-effective. While NuNet's model provides an opportunity for anyone with spare computing resources to join the ASI network and earn by monetizing their idle capacity, CUDOS infrastructure is particularly well suited for applications requiring significant ongoing compute power, such as training large AI models or running complex data analysis tasks. So let's say this is the world. Now we have in red here private contributors with NuNet, for example your private phone, laptop or whatever, placed all around the world. Anybody can participate, so there are a lot. And then in blue we have larger CUDOS data centers. Obviously not that many, but large all around the world. And now let's say right here we have a person, and this person has a query, one query for Hyperon. This can be very efficient, just sent to the next NuNet compute provider, and that gets processed and the query gets answered. If let's say this person now has a larger workload that needs to take place and needs way more computing power, it can get sent to the next CUDOS data center, and then the processed answer can get sent back. So this makes everything very, very efficient and cost effective. The inflow of computing power that CUDOS brings to the ASI Alliance enables decentralized cloud computing for AI and AGI development, and makes me incredibly bullish for the ASI Alliance as a whole. Computing power is one of the most important things when it comes to training and using AI models. So this merger is really quite a big deal, especially if you want to have decentralized AI and AGI systems. Obviously, the computing power also needs to be decentralized all around the world. Imagine you have a decentralized AI, Hyperon, and it relies on Amazon Web Services, Amazon Cloud Computing or Google Cloud Computing. Would not make any sense at all. But now let's have a look into the merger details. And first of all, it was of course subject to vote for the communities. And if we look into the vote, it was approved by an overwhelming majority. For the ASI Alliance, it were 99.99% yes votes, which is insane. But ASI Alliance members are really only winning from this merger. If anyone here holds ASI tokens, which many probably do, and you are worried about any dilution of your token, the amount of new tokens that will be minted because of CUDOS inflow is so tiny that it's really just a blip and doesn't really matter that much. The supply increase will be about 89 million. and with a total supply of 2.7 billion, it's really barely noticeable. For CUDOS holders, on the other hand, it's a bit different. Their token basically gets annihilated. And I understand if that is a little bit annoying, especially short term. And that's why it makes me even happier that the CUDOS votes also passed with a yes. And with almost 96%, it was also an overwhelming majority. This lets assume that CUDOS holders have a great long-term outlook and understand the vision that the ASI Alliance is working on. This vision, in my opinion, is infinitely more important than any short-term token price fluctuation, even though of course I understand if any CUDOS member is now annoyed by that. But the ASI token still has a lot of room to run, especially if this comes into fruition and AGI will be pushed forward. But how do the merger details look? Of course, the exchange rates have been calculated before the announcement of the merger to prevent any fraudulent actions. And as you can see here, they look like this. So for about 119 CUDOS tokens, you get one FAT token. And very, very important here, only use links from official sites when you migrate your tokens. Make sure that you don't get scammed. Always double and triple check. If you're coming from CUDOS and watch this video, welcome to the ASI Alliance. It's amazing to have you and the entire CUDOS community as part of our vision. If you want to learn more about the ASI Alliance, the vision, and how everything currently looks like, be sure to check out the video right over there.